line and punching young children in the face. Are you kidding me? That's child abuse.
That's a grown man. Look at him. That's a grown man. That's a grown man. And what are you yelling about?
Prince Mustafa Ali not making fans in Villa Park here tonight. Don't ring the bell or ring it. That is the question.
Hey, did you check him? Yeah, did you check him? Wait, he's got razor blades, something.
Wait a second. Pauly is accusing Prince Mustafa Ali of having weapons. And again, these two have been jaw-jacking and talking trash for months. And this is the surefire case of American through and through versus a man born in America but clearly has issues with each and every one of the policies of his own country that he lives in. The racism, the blatant prejudices and stereotypes associated with those of his nationality, of his religious connotations, his belief sets. And this match is more about their belief sets, their competition. And now Ali again, aggravated at this man at ringside who is definitely getting into his ears. Ali against Thomaselli, a dream epic battle that is set to transpire. Ali, born in the USA, but sick of the racist treatment that he and others have been receiving in this country due to his foreign roots, his religious beliefs, and he has succeeded in America despite that, but is dumbfounded by the principles and the lack of understanding, specifically, that is being produced by our current country leaders. Thomaselli pushes Ali in the corner, and Ali cowers in the corner and lifts his leg in the air. Thomaselli is here to break people down and to smash people's faces. And Ali is the next victim, or is he? Ali is so quick, so agile. His talent is off the charts. And what will these two do at their very best in today's modern era as they go to war to determine who is the best and who will be victorious? Quick go behind by Ali as he scores with a wrist lock from behind the back. Nice counter into the side headlock takeover. These two have amazing mat skills and know how to take the fight to one another, and Ali is one of the most versatile competitors in the world. That young man is, oh, he just hit him right in the midsection. He might have broken a rib right there. Thomaselli getting some help from these fans. Ali complaining about the fact that he was unjustly hurt there by one of the fans at ringside. Thomaselli defending the country, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of fusion wrestling. The question is, has Thomaselli done his homework? Because I'm not sure if Thomaselli is fully aware that Ali is an American, despite Ali's hatred towards many of the people of his own country. There's one thing that both of these men do have in common. They have incredible passion for professional wrestling. And they are constantly practicing their craft to improve themselves. And both of these men have been complimented by the likes of William Regal, Terry Taylor, among others. When you have individuals from WWE, TNA, and other major organizations who are so impressed by the skills that these two possess, and that say that both of these men belong in their rings, that is a huge compliment. But at the same time, if you're going to get to that level, you have to continue to improve, and both of these men have done that. And now, this is much more about a battle between two incredible strategy performers in the squared circle. Look at these counters and these arm drags. These men are wrestling circles around one another, but Ali gets the upper hand with that swift upwards kick. Side headlock applied by Ali, trying to keep Thomaselli bent over, trying to slow him down. Thomaselli can match him move for move. Look at that shoulder block. Ali, the smaller man, muscles Thomaselli, the larger man, down thanks to his forward momentum. Nice rolling attack there, avoided by Thomaselli. Again, both men exchanging arm drags one at a time. And look at Thomaselli stand up as he avoids the last arm drag, but holds onto that leg, twists him around, and a crushing forearm. Everyone knew that Thomaselli was here to smash faces, and this is no lie. The future of professional wrestling is what fusion wrestling is all about. But when you get to see this sort of an epic main event between these two warriors, this is like icing on the cake. Look at the strength of Thomaselli as he keeps Ali on it, elevated, and drops him with that sidewalk slam. He hooks the inside leg as he rolls backwards on him, but Ali refuses to stay down at this moment.
You don't make sense.
The future, in Ali's eyes, does not look good for the country of the United States of America. And it's primarily due to the fact that there are people like Pauly Thomaselli who continue to speak out for and against the things that they like or dislike about the country, but it is his freedom of speech. Ali would love it if everyone was the same, and if everyone just did what he said that they were going to do. Thomaselli throws Ali into the corner very hard as the choo-choo train's about ready to oh, look at that. Thomaselli avoided smashing himself into that top turnbuckle pad, but Ali was ready for him as he attacked him from behind. Ali meets the left elbow of Thomaselli as he stands on the second rope, but Ali guided him down on the canvas as he just smashed his face. And then that crushing dropkick didn't do matters any better. He's got the leg hook, and Thomaselli shoots the left shoulder up. Ali believes in America primarily because he feels that he can make a ton of money based off of the stupidity of others. And when you're taking advantage of other human beings like Ali has, that's what is wrong with the country in general. And Thomaselli is fighting for what's right in this country. Hard work, determination, effort, and determination to continue to improve, to be the best, to earn everything that you deserve, not just to have it handed to you on a silver platter because you can say the lies or illustrate things in your own ways to take people and mess with their emotions. Ali loves to use his persuasive abilities to make people see his way. And Thomaselli now doing this forcefully in the ring with actions instead of words. And that's what makes Ali the most dangerous, is the fact that he's capable of backing up every word that he says with actions. And although Thomaselli here is on the defensive, Thomaselli has to figure out a way to avoid getting hit like this from every angle. Ali is taking care of business at this moment. Oh, Thomaselli again gets the left shoulder up. Pauly Thomaselli tonight in this fusion wrestling ring has something to prove. He does not want to suffer defeat at the hands of Prince Mustafa Ali. And he wants to show individuals, as well as people all across the country, exactly what he's capable of against the biggest and best competition that he's faced in a fusion wrestling ring to date. And Thomaselli now being tested here as Ali continues to muscle Thomaselli in and around this ring. Thomaselli struggles to his feet, shoots Ali to the ropes. Quick, smothering DDT. He snapped his head and his skull on the mat. and Thomaselli gets the left shoulder up just by a split second. Ali frustrated, but this could be the signal of things to come, because Ali is going to try to use more brute force and more of his cat-like reflexes to keep Thomaselli hurt and to keep Ali in a strategic advantage throughout every single ticking second and moment of this match. Ali meets Thomaselli along the second rope and support. Backflip, rolls backwards. Thomaselli with a springboard leg head scissors. Bad backdrop suplex. Both men crash badly on their heads, and both men are down.
3, 4.
It's a struggle, and now who will get to their feet first? The match continues. Fusion Wrestling, July 26, 2013. We're here inside of the Fusion Arena at the 5-Star Swap Mart for a match that has lived up to every person's expectation thus far, and we are anticipating exactly what's going to happen next. Every set of eyes is focused on this ring to see these two warriors compete in this ring as they're going toe-to-toe at this moment. Thomaselli with a screaming right hand puts Ali on the defensive as he was in a three-point stand a moment ago. But Thomaselli's got the ropes to hold himself up. The physicality of this match has got to be noted here as these men are crushing one another in this ring. Clothesline and a back elbow. Big-time leg lariat. He connected hard with Ali's jaw. Thomaselli points to the ceiling as he lofts himself in the air. He hit the shooting star press. Ali kicks out with ease. Thomaselli is trying to keep up with Ali, move for move, and he has so far, but Thomaselli might be a little winded here as he has Ali down for the moment, picks him up and elevates him for a possible power bomb. Ali gets out of it. Crushing clothesline as Ali got thrown for a loop inside out. Thomaselli now pounding his hand against the top turnbuckle pad. Ali stands in the opposing corner. Thomaselli misses. Quick side kick there. Snapping neck breaker by Ali. Look how easily he went from the outside to the inside of the ring with that neck breaker, and he should have had him beat right there. The battle continues as Ali climbs the ropes, and everyone knows that Ali is known for his high-flying skills off those ropes, including a beautiful spinning, twisting 450 splash, which he's hit multiple times to perfection. Now he's raking the eyes at Thomaselli. Front face lock applied, going for the tornado DDT, but it was defended by Thomaselli as he sends Ali into the corner. Now he has his head, he picks him up, brain buster suplex, he dropped him on his head, and it's over! Thomaselli has laid out Ali tonight! America is victorious! Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the sure sign of a good time, Pauly Thomaselli! Thomaselli hit the brain buster suplex at the right time, and Ali is done. He's been finished here tonight. What a battle that was! And in the end, Ali made one mistake, and as soon as Thomaselli had his feet planted, he made Ali pay dearly, and it's all over. What a great match that was!